I think that I'm restraining myself, if anything, being as cool as I can possibly be, trying to be equanimical, but it is very hard, especially since he is so self-righteous. To me, I don't, a coworker grisly, tied up, brutally murdered another person in the office. Happy is not the thing. I really want to take him down for this murder.
Hey, Peter, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Where are you in Canada?
I'm in Toronto.
You're in Toronto.
I know you've been here before for TIFF.
Yeah, I've been there before for everything.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today on our show. I'm in love with this series. It's so damn good, and you're so excellent in it, as you are in everything that you do. I have to ask you, how does it finally feel now to, as much as you can, finally be able to talk about a series like this? Because so much of it is you wait every episode to see what happens next. So how do you feel now being able to talk about it just a little bit?
I don't feel like I can still talk about it very much because people still are gonna, I feel like I have to say, like, when he gives the thing to the other person, that's a big deal. It's very difficult to talk about.
I love how your character Tommy carries himself with such a zeal for what he's doing. It's a horrible situation, but he's a little bit happy that it's happening to Jake Gyllenhaal's character.
I don't think I'm happy.
You don't think you're happy?
No, I think a coworker grisly, tied up, brutally murdered another person in the office. Happy is not the thing. I really want to take him down for this murder.
Yeah.
Murdered a coworker. Imagine someone does this to your coworker. I mean, the evidence is so airtight. I think that I'm restraining myself, if anything, being as cool as I can possibly be, trying to be equanimical, but it is very hard, especially since he is so self-righteous to me.
Yeah.
So I thought of Tommy as like a noble person on some level.
You definitely see, I think, the passion behind for what he's trying to do, right? And as you said, the evidence is so laid out for him, right? And
the story frames me a certain way, right? Because it's Jake Gyllenhaal. He's the lead of the thing, and it's you're with him. That's just the way it's set up.
And I'm curious, from it being originally a novel to having a film adaptation and now a series, did you go back and look at any other work? Did you look at the novel, or did you watch the original film, or are you just staying to what's on the page in this one?
No. I can't even, I saw the movie when it came out. I can't actually picture anyone but Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
In my mind. I don't, because I haven't seen it and I didn't read the book. I'm big fan of Scott Turow, though. I forget which one. I've read others of his books before. He's such a phenomenal talent.
You could tell that obviously your character and Jake Gyllenhaal's character have like a history with one another on, like, from working together for all these years. What was it like working with Jake? Obviously you're family members, so what was it like bringing that passion together on screen as well?
I think we have a similar sensibility, and I think when you have someone like that around you, who's picking up what you're putting down, then you bother to put it down in the first place. Unconsciously, for me, if no one in the room is picking up what I'm putting down, I stop putting it down. You know what I mean? So you elevate each other's work by being a good listener. And that's really what Jake and I gave each other.
And you see it truly is an incredible series. I do have to say, and as you mentioned, putting things down, one of the most stressful scenes I've ever had one of the most stressful scenes I've ever seen in a film was your character Gil Colson in Batman solving the Riddler, like his 3 riddles back in the Batman in 2022.
Oh my God.
I adore your performance in that film. You steal so many damn scenes in that movie. Do you have any favorite memories from shooting that sequence? Because it really is incredible.
Well, that sequence was shot over the course of many, many days. And I don't work in big movies terribly often, maybe once every couple of years. And so I didn't really have that firmly in my head. So the acting choice I made was a difficult one to sustain over that many days, and so it was exhausting. We shot it in a hangar in England where they used to build blimps, so the
Oh, well.
wind would come howling through this thing. It was very cold. I remember being cold because of the blood and stuff. It was physically challenging. Um, and we were deep in COVID, when we shot it. So it was a lot of that sort of stuff. But I love like world building like that, like I'm like, tell me how the people move around in your world. Like, when it's not reality. How did David Lynch ever communicate to people how to be Lynchian? It's mysterious, that stuff in filmmaking, how people all get on the same page in terms of like tone, where the tone of the acting goes with the cinematography, goes with the music, goes with the editing and everything. So I love that stuff. And Matt Reeves is just like top tier. He's absolutely fantastic. I know he and JJ actually are.
Peter, thank you so much for your time. You're incredible. We cannot wait to see how this series plays out, and we really hope we get to talk to you again. So thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, be well.